Nearly 40 international students in the Bay Area have now had their student visas revoked by the Trump administration. They include students from UC Berkeley, Stanford, and San Jose State. NBC Bay Area's Ian Cole has the latest on the move and what lawyers are saying about how they're trying to help these students now.
Tonight, we now know at least 39 people had their student visas canceled in the Bay Area. This map shows how many current international students or recent graduates have been affected. And Stanford saying today additional students were impacted but declined to update its numbers. Administrators at several schools saying they're providing resources to the international students impacted and encouraging them to get an attorney.
They're scared, and that's what the Trump administration wants. That's what they're attempting to do here. And we need universities to step up to protect their students.
The wave of revocations follows reports of detainments at some colleges around the country. There have been protests at Tufts after a PhD student was detained by ICE, stepped from campus, and had her visa terminated. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio accusing her of supporting Hamas. And some activists claim the wave of canceled visas appears to be targeting foreign-born students who participate in political activism.
Once you've lost your visa, you're no longer legally in the United States, and we have a right, like every country in the world has a right, to remove you from our country.
The Council on American Islamic Relations says it's too early to tell if all these students were active in protests.
Trump administration is making good on its promise to target immigrants and to clamp down on free speech. It is now time for all of us to make good on our promise to resist and to protect each other.
What we're seeing now is a significant departure from what used to be the framework for revoking people's student visas, which generally was about failing to maintain academic standing.
San Jose immigration attorney Andrew Newcomb says the feds have the legal right to revoke student visas because they're considered discretionary. But for students who may be detained, he also says there are ways to fight it.
People do have the procedural right to file a habeas petition outside of immigration court in a federal court, which challenges the government's ability to be able to detain someone and forces them to produce some kind of evidence of criminal wrongdoing.
If you're concerned about your status, the experts say your first call should be to an immigration attorney. In San Jose, Ian Cole, NBC Bay Area News.